Hey, what's up, guys? So we got our first Armored Core 6 patch. It is patch 1.02. It's a patch that affects both PvE and PvP. It is a good patch. It is a short patch. There is not much in terms of nerf. There is one nerf that is disguised as a bug fix, but fixed a bug that caused vertical missiles and certain coral weapons to deal unintended amounts of damage. That is the only nerf in this patch, so no Zimmerman did not get touched. They flew under this patch, so we still have a shotgun meta, but we got a lot of buffs here. All these weapon buffs, which we're going to go over one by one, are all fairly significant. So basically they buffed all assault rifles, all machine guns, submachine guns, not the Gatling. They buffed all the burst rifles, and they also buffed one linear rifle. So let's go over each one of them one by one. All right, so first of all, they buffed the burst rifle. This got a buff and increase attack power, increase fire rate, and decrease reload time. Alright, there you go. Now, second one that got buffed, we got the Curtis. So the weaker linear rifle got buffed, not the Aris. The Aris seems untouched. Okay, so let's take a look at the Curtis. Oh my god, the Curtis is shooting so much faster now. This is actually crazy fast. Dude, that recoil control though. Guys, I have the I have the arms that have the highest recoil control. Oh, actually we don't. These ones have higher recoil control. Oh, there's one that's even higher. Dude, these ones have 200. God damn. Let's try these ones, actually. I'm curious. That is super interesting how fast the Curtis shoots now. Wow, I actually really like that. That is such a good change. Oh, the Curtis is actually very interesting right now. Okay, so we got the Turner. Turner is basically the default assault rifle that you start with. So let's take a look at how this one changed. So you can see that the Turner, the DPS is very good, but it doesn't stagger as fast as the others, but the damage per second is much better than it was before. So as you're seeing, it kills fairly fast, especially compared to what it was. And then we also have the Scooter. So keep in mind, guys, all of these weapons got an attack power buff, a reload time decrease, and an increase to projectile speed. So they should technically be better at range too. Very interesting. Man, these assault rifles might be decent now. I can't wait to try them in PvP. We also got the burst assault rifle. Same deal. Got buffed as well. I think this one is a bit underwhelming still. Yeah. Compared to the other weapons we've tried so far, I think this one is not worth it. Yeah, it's definitely better than what it was, but I'm not convinced. Let's try the new submachine gun. Same deal. Wow, the stagger is so much faster now with this. Very interesting. Okay. Let's compare that to these ones. These ones have a higher magazine size. But same deal, same types of buff. The fact that the magazine is bigger seems to make these machine guns much better. Although look at that recoil though, right? We have the arms that have the highest recoil control and it's still flying all over the place. That says something. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. The burst machine guns. Let's take a look here. Still fairly slow to kill, but definitely much better than before. And then the Gatling did not get buffed, but just for the sake of comparison, right? Let's compare that with the Gatling. So as you're seeing, the Gatling builds up the stagger fairly quickly, but with the cooldown, it's probably slower now, especially with the way like the bullets fly everywhere. Probably much slower now to kill with the Gatling than to kill with even the base assault rifle. Let's compare that time to kill with the Curtis. Dude, that is some fast stagger, I must admit. And keep in mind, obviously, you know, we're staggering and we're shooting the same weapon, but that's going to open up definitely like different plays to, you know, you stagger with these and then the plays to punish with something else, right? I'm actually curious to compare that to the Harris. You know, Harris still very good. Let's compare that to our newly improved assault rifles. Honestly, the pure damage on the assault rifle might actually be better than the Gatlings now. The stun is not better, but the pure damage is quite fast. Very interesting. So you don't necessarily build stagger as fast, but you definitely deal decent amount of damage. And same thing with the other assault rifles. Very interesting. Alright, so we're just going to go over all the bug fixes. Fixed a bug that prevented certain weapons from dealing damage to the boss of the mission. Destroy the weaponized mining ship. Fixed a bug that caused the boss of the mission prevent corporate salvage of new tech to be unable to detect the player. Fixed a bug that caused certain enemies to not be displayed correctly during the mission. Survey the uninhabited floating city. Fixed a bug that caused certain enemies and background objects to be displayed incorrectly during the mission. Attack the old spaceport. Fixed a bug that caused vertical missiles and certain coral weapons to deal unintended amounts of damage. Improved camera controls when spectating online arena battles. fixed a bug that caused the punch animation to not be displayed correctly on the opponent's screen during online arena battles. Other bug fixes. Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S and Steam fixed a bug that caused the game to enter offline mode and unable to save progress after the device recovers from sleep mode. Steam fixed fixed the text displayed on screen after selecting quit game from the system menu on the title screen. On Steam, it fixed a bug causing certain bosses to be rendered incorrectly. All right, well, guys, that's it for the first patch. Nothing major when it comes to nerf, but we got a lot of good buffs, so it's a step in the right direction. Baby step, might I say, but a very good step nonetheless. I like a lot of these changes. I think those are good. Obviously, we all would have liked a Zimmer nerf. I felt like a Zimmer nerf was like an easy, give a cookie to the community type of nerf. Like, I don't think anyone would have been against it. It still would have been, nice to know that they're kind of paying attention. But I'm sure the Zimmer are going to come for next patch. This is probably like this sort of patch, which is a fairly small patch. Those are the sort of patches you expect like day one. Like as soon as the players get their hands on the game, like the devs notice right away that certain things don't function as they want it to be. So a patch like that was likely already done like a few days after the game released, for instance, right? And so I feel like the main bulk of like the patching should come afterward, because quite frankly, this patch also came very quickly. And so, like I said, I think a patch like this, with the time it gets to be approved, to be sent across all platforms and everything, this is probably like things that they noticed right away as soon as the game came out. So that's going to be it for patch 1.02, first patch that Armored Core got. Good patch. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys up later. See you, everyone.